Introductory to supplement from Allen's keynotes. In this supplement, we have dealt with 22 nosodes, of which 6 nosodes have found place in Allen's book. We have thus trodden the path already marked by his footsteps, such as, and the additional symptoms which we have given herein may well be considered as redundant. But then our readers will find in the numerous additional symptoms something of paramount importance, as they would study them and thereafter apply them in their practice when occasion would arise. We have discarded a number of other nosodes which in our estimation fall short of what stands in good stead. Within the small compass of these pages devoted to nosodes, we have gleaned those symptoms which, by virtue of their peculiar character, promise a good deal in our daily combat with diseases, manifesting symptoms which are of an incalculably varied nature. We have great pleasure in acknowledging our obligations to the original writers, such as Dr. H.C.Allen and J.H. Clark, who have bequeathed posterity a new world of symptomatology pertaining to the nosodes, which are disease or any morbid product. In conclusion, we are tempted to add the following remarks for guidance of our readers. The nosodes, as a rule, come into play in the treatment of chronic diseases, and they should be prescribed in the light of the law of similars. No potency lower than the 200 should ever be used. Higher potencies are often called for the dose should be very small. 1 or 2 medicated globules are quite sufficient for a dose. As for repetition of dose, it should be decidedly infrequent. Certain nosodes, for instance Malandrium, Variolinum, Morbillinum, Pertussin, may be used as prophylactic agents against acute infections such as smallpox, measles, and whooping cough respectively. Such prescriptions are apparently based on isopathic principles and as such have little or no homeopathicity about it. This is true indeed, but then an ounce of fact is worth a ton of theory, inasmuch as such prescriptions have been fruitful in innumerable cases. It is, however, absurd to presume that any disease can be cured by the administration of its nosodes. To prescribe them in that fashion is meaningless. Here again, certain suggestions may be of great worth in the practical field of prescribing for a chronic case. There are cases which defy the beneficial action of well-indicated remedies, and on a close observation, if a history of such miasms as syphilis, psychosis, tuberculosis, or cancer betrays itself to the prescriber, he will often be greatly rewarded by his isopathic use of such remedies as intercurrent medicinal agents, no matter if such nosodes are not at all indicated homeopathically. Such administration of nosodes has the tendency to clear up the cases and pave the way to a cure. Here is an instance. Certain well-indicated remedies having failed to elicit response in a case, carcinosin in high potencies 1 or 10 prescribed with reference to the so far hidden history of the case, had the marvelous effect of completely curing the baffling disorders having cancer at their background. We trust this supplement will be of great service to the general practitioners for whom it is compiled. National Homeo Laboratory.